We could call today's Hollywood happenings a rewind, but really, this iconic actress is timeless.
That is definitely true. And Jim Ferguson is taking us back to when Meryl Streep won her first Oscar 33 years ago for Sophie's Choice. Jim, welcome back.
Well, it's good to be back. As you know, I was at the Critics' Choice Awards as a board member this weekend, and it was very successful. And I got to sit at the Jane the Virgin table.
Oh, wow.
All those wonderful actors, and it was just so much fun. And, of course, it's on the CW. You know,
Stephanie
station,
Dunlap always tells us about the sizzle
so
over there.
That was fun. But anyhow, Meryl Streep, would you agree, as an actress, considered to be maybe America's best actress ever?
I think if you were to ask me that question, that would be my answer, Meryl Streep.
Yeah,
she's definitely, I mean, she's iconic.
In fact, they said if they, from the beginning of the Oscars, if they had a vote of the best, put all the winners together, she would win.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
This was a wonderful time to talk to her. She was just getting started. She was so enthusiastic. Not that she isn't today, because she is. But, you know, she's so versatile. Mamma Mia, where she sings. And, you know, Doubt, just so many great films that she's been in that I've talked to. But here she is. I'm not going to tell you much about this movie because let Meryl do it. Okay? 33 years ago.
One of the drawbacks of doing film, I would imagine, as an actor, would be the delayed audience reaction, where as opposed to stage, you get it immediately at the end of the play. I'd like to share some of the reactions of the audience. I saw the film in the Westwood campus near UCLA with a good mixture of an audience, and it was a full house, with you, and get your reaction to their reactions. And one was, the total theater just cracked up. We missed the next 3 lines. After your line to Stingo, Peter, about his seersucker suit.
Yes. Well, I have to say that when I read the script, that was my favorite line in the whole thing. Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, we can't repeat it, but I guess.
Obviously not.
Obviously. That was a great line. The other reaction was, I noticed several ladies around me sobbing with Sophie's Choice, and that is the choice of deciding which child.
Right. Yeah. It was a tough one because, well, I couldn't even read that part of the script, so I didn't know how I was going to act it. But actually, acting it wasn't as hard because it's so immediate. The emotion is so right on the surface. When I was in that situation, it was pretty devastating.
Yes. And the last reaction. That was a great line. The other reaction was, I noticed several ladies around me sobbing with Sophie's Choice, and that is the choice of deciding which child.
Right. Yeah. It was a tough one because, well, I couldn't even read that part of the script, so I didn't know how I was going to act it. But actually, acting it wasn't as hard because it's so immediate. The emotion is so right on the surface. When I was in that situation, it was pretty devastating.
Yes. And the last reaction was something you don't see too often in a movie theater, is when the credits were rolling, this very difficult college audience applauds.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Isn't that good to hear?
Yeah, it sure is.
And as somebody who enjoys film the way I do, and a film reviewer, and usually I stay and read the credits. You know, most of the time people are rushing out, but here was applause. And so
that's wonderful.
That should make you feel pretty good.
I remember when I was a kid and I went to the movies, we'd always clap at the end. People don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So if they do, I guess it must mean that they really appreciate it.
The role of a lifetime, Sophie's Choice, her first Oscar, and of course the actor was Kevin Kline, her co-star in this movie, and it was, let's see, I think it was nominated for 11 and won 9 Oscars.
Wow.
And of course that was her first, you said, her first win, you know. Friday, we're going to lighten it up and we're going to go to Hawaii. Honolulu, for the movie Aloha, and with Bradley Cooper and Emma Stone, Arizona's Scottsdale.
Yep, from Scottsdale.
Who is wonderful in this movie, and we'll talk about that on Friday. But rent Sophie's Choice if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. We were saying, Tina and I haven't seen it yet.
33 years ago, it holds up. Imagine giving a child away. Yeah.
That's amazing. Jim, we can't wait to see what you think about Aloha, so thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.